Hello, my name is rosanamod, and welcome to the rosanamod podcast. Want to modify your life? That is corny, but I'm going to keep it in there. This variety show brainstorms solutions for everyday challenges, unlocks your secret potential, think outside the box with creative ideas that improve your business and your life. Get inspired with special guests, get motivated with how-to projects for the whole family, and learn that life is too short for anything less than being happy. Laugh with me or at me, it doesn't matter. Somebody's going to laugh. Welcome to the rosanamod Variety Pod. This is your vessel and host, rosanamod, and we are at episode 144, and today is Tuesday Talks. And for something different, just to see how the numbers flow, I wanted to try something called Trivia Tuesday. See what you guys think. I don't know about you. I happen to love trivia. There are 10 altogether. It's going to be a mix of different topics. The first one is about movies. Number 1. In what 1993 movie did Gary Oldman play a crooked cop who deals with the mafia and meets up with a beautiful Russian killer? Number 2, try not to Google it though. If you're a Gary Oldman fan, you probably would know it. Number 2, what beach was Jaws filmed in? Number 3, what Marvel comic character inspired the bat wing patterned makeup that Gene Simmons used on Kiss? And if you don't know who Gene Simmons is, that is the lead singer of the group Kiss. Number 4, who invented pizza? Number 5, what are Kim Kardashian's children's names and how many children does she have? Number 6, which model Toyota reached over 1 million miles on the odometer? And do you know the name of the person who owned it for extra credit? Number 7, what is the oldest city in the United States? Number 8, what plant do some Hispanics use as good luck by putting it in front of their door? Number 9, which of these hippo facts are true? Number 1, can't swim. Number 2, one of the largest animals on the planet. Number 3, their calves can suckle underwater. Number 4, they can hold their breath for 5 minutes. And number 5, they are very vocal and can be heard up to a mile away. Which one of those are true? And number 10, what is the name of the first Hispanic to come to the United States? There we go. This is where I put in some interesting music, like Jeopardy or some kind of I'm going to have to find, I think I know what I'm going to put some kind of like circus music, because you know how I feel about the circus. I don't really like the circus. I don't like the exploitation of animals, so therefore that's not a good idea. But I love clowns. For you guys that know me, I love clowns. It's kind of creepy. Okay, I found the perfect thinking music on Pixabay. So here it is. What do you think? So here are the answers. The first question was about movie. The question was, in what 1993 movie did Gary Oldman play a crooked cop who is dealing with the mafia and meets up with a beautiful Russian killer played by Lena Olin? The answer to that is Romeo is Bleeding. I have this movie. It is awesome. I love it. Lena Olin is in it. Gary Oldman, of course, my favorite actor. Juliette Lewis. Roy Scheider. Remember Roy Scheider? Roy Scheider was Sheriff Brody in Jaws. Annabella Sciorra or Sciorra. And number 2, in what location was Jaws filmed in? Answer, Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. Yes, I know. I thought for the longest time it was on Long Island in Riverhead, because that's where we used to camp every year. But no, it was actually Martha's Vineyard. But I did find out that they were going to film on Long Island, New York. And for some reason they changed it last minute, so maybe it was just on the budget. Who knows? Number 3. What Marvel comic character inspired the Batwing patterned makeup that Gene Simmons wore on Kiss? The answer is Black Bolt. It's a 1965 Marvel's comic. There you go. And if you look at the picture, you'll see kind of like the wings, how he paint like the bat wings on the costume is the bat wings that he kind of used on his eyes. And then Gene Simmons really called it the demon. Number 4, who made or who invented pizza? The answer is unknown. It's a trick question because I'm tricky. It's actually a myth that's out there that says that China invented this. That is not true. Actually, what happened is in Naples, Italy, is the origination of the pizza. And it was discovered that in the 1700s, there were a lot of street market people. You know how they have flea markets on the street, like they do in bazaars in Middle East and everything. Well, they had the street markets in Naples, Italy, and people were selling food, and they made flatbreads back in the day. And the flatbreads, they would put cheese and sauce and stuff, and that's how the pizza started. And if you think about it, it could not have been China, because China doesn't really eat bread or dairy. They don't have that in their menus, if you notice, those kind of foods. So it didn't make any sense to me as why they would have pizza. That would mean they would bake bread, and they just don't. So number 5, can you name the children of Kim Kardashian, and how many children does she have? The answer is she has 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls, Northwest, Psalm West, which is from like the Bible, Saint West, and the last one is Chicago West. And of course, the father is Kanye West, so that's why the last name West. And the bonus question was, can you name which of the 2 were actually birthed by Kim? Because apparently she birthed 2 and had a surrogate for the other 2. The ones that she birthed were Northwest and Psalm West. Okay, so for those Kardashian, this question goes out to my friend Geneva, who actually inspired the question and basically forced me to say it. So I have no, just joking, she didn't force me. But she's just all into the Kardashians, and I knew nothing about it, so she helped me out on that one. Thank you very much. She also helped me out on this one, too. Number 6, which model Toyota reached 1 million or over 1 million miles on the odometer? And for extra bonus, if you know who the owner was of that car, the answer is 2007 Toyota Tundra. Owner was Victor Shepard, Toyota Tundra pickup, who passed 1 million miles with the truck still on its original engine, transmission, and paint. And it was so impressed that Toyota decided to swap the vehicle for a brand new model and sent the 1 million mile Tundra on a months-long tour of various company facilities. Number 7, what is the oldest city in the United States? The answer, St. Augustine, Florida. That's right. See, Florida's got a lot of surprises that you guys didn't know about, huh? Number 8, what plant do Hispanics use for good luck by putting it outside their door? Answer, the rue, R-U-E. Actually, we call it ruda, R-U-D-A, but it's also known as ruta. The real scientific name is Ruta graveolens, and that's why they call it the rue or rue. The rue has a very strong smell, and it's actually put outside to repel insects and mosquitoes and that kind of stuff. Its common rue or herb of grace is a species of ruta grown as an ornamental plant and herb native to Balkan Peninsula, and is now grown throughout the world in gardens, especially in its blush leaves, and sometimes it's got like these little yellow flowers. And for its tolerance of hot and dry soil conditions. Also cultivated as a medicinal herb, famous in Ethiopia, local name Tena Adam, health for Adam as a condiment, and to lesser extent an insect repellent. But caveat, please, check with your doctor before you even try. It's extremely poisonous. You have to be very careful on how to use it. It could be toxic to your skin and your chemistry depending on your body. It also has very bad, even death, side effects if mixed with certain medicines or vitamins. So just check with your doctor before you even try any of this stuff. It does have a lot of positives, but a lot more negatives, okay? So good for repelling bugs though, so it's good to know. Number 9, which one of these is true about hippos? 1, can't swim. 2, is one of the largest animals on the planet. 3, calves can suckle underwater. 4, hold their breath for 5 minutes. 5, vocal up to a mile away can be heard. The answer is all 5 are true. That's right, every single one. They can't swim. You see them in the water, and they can hold their water for over 5 minutes, but they cannot swim and they cannot float. They get into the water because they sunburn. So it cools them off to go underneath the mud and the water. And one of the largest animals on the planet, of course, that's true. And the calves can suckle under the water because they can hold their breath for long periods of time. And they're very vocal, and that's how they communicate and call their calves and talk to each other. But that's how loud they can be. And the last question is, who was the first Hispanic to come to the United States? Answer, Joseph Marion Hernandez. Joseph Marion Hernandez became the first Hispanic American to serve in Congress when Florida became a territory in 1822. On this date, Joseph Marion Hernandez, a delegate from the Florida Territory, became the first Hispanic American to serve in Congress. So there you have it. So you go ahead and do that. I don't know. I'm just rambling. But anyway, okay, so I'll leave you guys. I will talk to you tomorrow for Wednesday Works and with the outro. Thank you for stopping in. I always appreciate your time, and I hope you gained something positive from today's episode. If you did, then share it. And please show your love in the links below. You will be helping me help you. If you want to contact me, I know you'll find a way because my avatar audience is a genius, like the host. So talk to you soon. God bless you. And what do we say? Ciao.